Hello friends, Astrologer Mohnish here, and thank you for watching my videos on Vedic astrology and financial astrology. Now, in this video, we will cover through the lenses of astrology what is about to happen in this Donald Trump, Israel and Palestine deal. We know deal is about to happen, and Donald Trump has given ultimatum to Hamas and other proxy groups to come on the table and agree on the deal. Now, Israel has already agreed to the deal, but what astrology says, we will depict in this video. And to do that, we will first see the Donald Trump chart, and then I will share my document. I've written all the predictions, and I normally write it and share it with you so that you can read it also and I don't miss out anything. So first we will do is, we will see Donald Trump. So let's first start looking at the chart of Donald Trump and then see what is going on in his chart. So this is the birth chart of Donald Trump, and you can see he's going through Jupiter Mahadasha. So Jupiter Dasha and Venus Antardasha. Now if we see the transits, and transits are seen from the moon sign, the Rashi. If we see the transit chart from the moon sign, and his moon sign is Scorpio. Scorpio comes as a first house. You see Jupiter sitting in the 8th house. 8th is house of secrecy. 8th is house of hidden agendas. 8th is house of something hidden. And that's the reason I always say that Donald Trump wants the deal in the oil and gas and the minerals also, because the 8th house depicts that too. In my previous videos, I mentioned whatever the deals he's making, whatever the deal he wants to make with India also is all about controlling the petrodollars and the oil and the natural resources wherever they are available in the world. This is what his Jupiter strongly sitting in 8th house is doing it. Now Venus Antardasha, Venus is the 10th house lord, sitting in the 10th house with Ketu. And if we see the cuspal chart here, his Rahu sits in the 10th house, which makes him a person my way, highway, no way. 10th is house of your ego, your status, your karmas. And when Rahu sits in here, people can go to any extent to get their things agreed upon. And here in my document I have mentioned Rahu in 10th house, success through shock but short-lived stability, because Rahu is illusion. Rahu creates clouded thinking, and Rahu gives you the false illusion of your own ego, your own intellect, and you think that you are the biggest and nobody can be bigger than you. This is called the ego. Okay, and then Rahu in 10th house is doing that, and Jupiter in 8th house, as I mentioned, which is influencing his dasha, deals made in secrecy carrying hidden cracks and hidden agendas. And Venus 10th lord in 11th, alliances will be formed for gain, not balance. So this is only about individual gains, only gain of United States, petrodollars. The whole Middle East is working with Donald Trump so that the Russia cannot sell oil, and the UAE and the Middle East countries can still control and always control in future also the supply of oil and gas, especially the crude oil, through which they can make money, and their entire generations can make money what it's been happening from last 100 years. Now, what is the prediction? What is about to happen is already written in this document also. So the deal will be announced with huge drama. Again, Jupiter in 8th house of Donald Trump's chart. As I said, 8 is house of secret agenda, secret deals, secret peacemaking. So this deal will be also announced with huge drama. Rahu in 10th house is also causing that drama and illusion. Trump will declare himself as ultimate peacemaker, as he's been doing from the last 6 months with all the peace deals what he's trying to make or pushing to make. But astrologically, it will not last more than 4 to 6 months, the entire deal, before the crack appears. Again, the reason is I have covered this in multiple times, even in the last solar eclipse video, that we are sitting on a very vulnerable time of this era. 2025, right from the beginning of 2025, my videos in December 2024, I mentioned 2025 will be the very brutal year for the entire world. You will see earthquakes, you will see water flooding, you will see volcanoes, you will see war-like situation. And Ukraine-Russia war will not stop. Minor wars will also happen along with the major wars. Major war, Ukraine-Russia is going on. Palestine and Israel war is going on. India-Pakistan came close to the full-scale war. There have been many small-scale war happens. Even Thailand has a war with their neighbors, with Vietnam. So you see, 2025 is leading us towards a global world war crisis. And it's just a matter of time when the probability work out. I mentioned that NATO is preparing for war. Germany is vulnerable. Poland is vulnerable. The entire Europe is vulnerable. And 2025 is shaping that vulnerability. The probability curve is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And whatever the astrology says, it comes true. It's just a timing. It can go here and there, but it will come true. Especially if it is being mentioned by an authentic astrologer. Now, watch those videos if you have missed it. So do not miss astrological predictions, which are in the future also. Subscribe to our channel, click on the bell icon so that you don't miss out the future notification, because you never know what we are predicting when it will come true. So it's better to know. Jyotish is a science. It is a light in the future. No other science can tell you what is about to happen with such a good and high accuracy, what Jyotish can tell you. Now, again, this deal will not last 4 to 6 months. The imbalance favoring Israel at this point will trigger Palestinian resistance and a regional unrest, especially from Iran-backed groups. And you know right now it is very much favoring Israel. And Palestine will not be agreeing with the terms. They will show more resistance and more regional unrest will follow after this deal happens. Instead of true peace, the deal may sow seeds for a new cycle of conflict, though Trump will still claim victory. As what Trump is doing. Rahu in 10th house is always doing that. It's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. Always want to take the credit. It's the ego. I mean, again, I'm not saying Donald Trump is a bad man. I'm the one who actually predicted he will win. His chart is amazing. But his ego is now becoming larger and bigger. And this is what is a cause of worry for the entire world, that sometimes under his inflated ego, he will make mistakes. And those mistakes will be causing very dearly to the entire world. He may even start a nuclear war with Russia, you never know that, to calm down his ego, because he tried the peace summit in Alaska. It didn't work out. Now the ego is really frustrating. He's doing what with India is because the ego clash with Modi. That Modi did not agree to him. Modi did not give him credit to the ceasefire for Pakistan, right? And Modi did not allow his farmers to sell the dairy products in India. So that ego is hurting him, and that he's causing more challenges and more problems with his tariff towards India. Now, the pharmaceutical tariff is also coming. As I told you in the beginning, IT companies, H1 visa, he's increased the cost of this. Why? Because hurting Indians. And this has been predicted in my previous videos. You should give sometimes credit to me also, that I do so much of hard work for you guys. So you should also, write it in your comments, which and where of my videos of how many predictions you have seen have come true so far. I'll be thankful to you. Now coming back, what is Hamas going to do? Hamas is very unlikely to fully agree to Trump's version of this deal. They may reject it outright or only give temporary surface level acceptance under heavy regional and international pressure. So Hamas is under the pressure right now, but again, they will reject it for sure. Okay. So they may agree temporarily just for a relief, just to resettle themselves and also to recoup themselves. But ultimately, this deal is going to be rejected by them. The chart suggests, I've seen the chart of Palestine also. Internal division, some fractions may pretend to accept, while other intensify resistance and underground. So there will be some cracks, some challenges between Hamas, Houthis, and other proxy groups, or even Iran. Some will accept, some will not. But ultimately, this deal is going to be seeing the cracks very soon coming. The hidden non-acceptance will be the reason the deal collapsed within 4 to 6 months. The hidden parties who are also part of this deal, but they are not coming right um, in public, so that they will cause challenges, so that this deal never get accepted, or even if it get accepted, it just does not last more. And those hidden elements could be the group of Hamas, Houthis, and Hezbollahs, right? So you will see that what's going to happen. I don't want to name everybody here, but as I said, whatever is going on, it should stop. I'm against any war, any violence, anybody getting killed. But the way it is going to happen now, astrologically, this deal is not showing to last more than 4 to 6 months if the deal gets accepted. I still believe Hamas will not accept it. They will just have their internal conflict while accepting this. Now, the flashpoint is Trump-Israel-Palestine deal will look historic on paper, but the astrological star shows it will collapse under its own imbalance, sparking unrest that could redraw Middle East alliances. So new Middle East alliances will happen, new story will be written, new geopolitical situation will happen. You saw what happened with Pakistan and Saudis. They have created an agreement of that you under attack, we both under attack, we under attack, we both under attack, we will help each other, guard each other, safeguard each other. Why this deal happened? It happened when Israel attacked Qatar. And this deal is also being created by Donald Trump secretly, so that A, it should put pressure on India. Second is the nuclear weapons, what so-called Pakistan says they have it. And I can prove it astrologically. They don't have anything of their own. It has been given to them by some other country. It could be USA, it could be China, to balance India. So their nuclear weapons are not their own. It could be ruled or created by CIA, by USA, and USA holds those nuclear weapons. And now USA using proxy as Pakistan, making a deal with Saudis that if Israel or any other external element creates problem or attack your territory, we will be deploying or using as a nuclear weapons as a deterrent. So this is what all going on. I'll make a video on Pakistan also, by the way, where they are, what they are doing in this particular world. But so far, everything what you see is shady. Everything is secret. What you see, what you hear on news is everything is hidden. Everything is hidden. Okay, so that's the reason astrology can tell you more beyond what you have seen and what you have heard so far. Now, what will happen to the... So summary is this: Trump may bring Israel and Palestine to sign a deal, but astrologically shows it won't last. It's a layman's language I have mentioned here. Within 2 years, this will break. Hidden tensions will explode, and what was promised as a peace may instead ignite new conflict in the Middle East region. So this is what's shaping into the world war. What will happen to the market? As you know, with financial astrology, oil, short-term dip, market's prices, market price in peace, because in peace, more normally the stability happens and the supply and the demand gets, calibrated. So maybe short-term dip, but rebound sharply as unrest will return very soon. Gold will fall briefly or correct a little bit, but then rise. I've already made predictions about gold to my premium members, that gold is, it's a time to buy gold and silver. And you have seen ever since I predicted it, it's going up and up and up. Defense stocks, very much surge, huge demand for defense stocks. Energy and infrastructure, UAE, Israel, US energy companies will benefit from the initial agreements. Invest in defense stocks, invest in energy stocks, invest in gold, invest in silver, invest in bitcoins also. That's what I'm telling you very clearly. And last but not the least, if you are an active trader or struggling to know how to trade, then you need to go and join our option trading strategies. So I guarantee you this. Again, I should not use this word guarantee, but star aligned option trading. Astrology and trading using options, if you combine them, you will be having a probability of winning more than 95% in your favor. If you want to consistently make good benefits or good income through stock markets, scalping, day trading, buying and selling, stop loss is not the way to do it. You are speculating. Speculation will make you winner 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, but ultimately you will lose, because the probability is highly in favor of markets. Just like when you go to casino is only 52% probability and you are 48% probability. But ultimately, in the long run, you lose because your probability is only 48 and casino is 52. With options, if you trade options, you can make it a skill, not a speculation. It is not a game of chance when you are doing option trading. It is a game of skill then no speculation. And if you learn through the strategies what we teach through astrology and options, the probability is 95 to 96% in your favor. Listen, 52% probability and casino makes millions through you. 95% plus probability in your favor. How can you not make money or good income in stock market? Think about it. Think about it. Whatever you pay us to learn this course, you can make it in first week. Okay? Again, I'm not bragging. Join it and see it. People who makes the most in their life are the one who take action, not just thinking analysis by paralysis. I take Guru Dakshina. Yes, I do Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshina means what you pay to me to learn, so that you do for any educational institutes. You have taken the degrees, PhDs or something, whatever you've done, ultimately you're still a slave, unless you're an entrepreneur. So what we are doing is, we are bringing you out of the slavery. And in return, if we take the Guru Dakshina, that you are giving me something, what I'm teaching you as a respect, which will give you something for the entire generation of yours and the other, you can teach it to so many people. You are out of the slavery. What you have learned and done so far by spending your millions or thousands in the universities, you are still a slave. If you are working 9 to 5 for somebody who's your boss, who's asking you where you are, what time you go, what time you come, you are a slave, a modern day slave. So break this shackles of slavery. Learn how to be an entrepreneur. Learn how to control your own destiny. That is the roadmap what God and your soul has given to you. I'm Astrologer Mohnish. I shall see you in my next video very soon. Stay happy, stay blessed, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Just click on subscribe, like, and the bell icon and see my blessings, Devi Baglamukhi blessings will shower upon you. I am a qualified tantric. I know Tantra. So anybody who connects with me deeply, through my energies, through my eyes, they all get benefited by the grace of Devi Bagla. Thank you for watching. I shall see you in my next video very soon. God bless you.